Popular for its glamorous movie stars, exotic mansions, and breathtaking spread of Wild West towns, California is one of the most beautiful cities in the United States. However, it is also believed to be one of the most haunted places in America. Reports from multiple sources suggest a series of paranormal activities within the city. These haunted places are not just mere stories. Some are backed by historical context. So let's get on with the list, shall we? Number 10. The WHALEY Mansion, San Diego. There is always something spooky about an old mansion, and this mansion situated in San Diego, California is not an exception. It may appear as an ordinary old-fashioned brick mansion, but the WHALEY residence is anything but normal. Before the Whaleys purchased the mansion, it served as a courthouse, general store, theater, morgue, and a gallery. Thomas Whaley, the patron of the Whaley family, bought the mansion in 1855, shortly after he returned to San Diego with his wife, Anna. However, many unfortunate events happened to the family in that house, including the gruesome suicide of their daughter, Violet. According to some visitors, the mansion is haunted by the Whaley family. They believe that the ghost of the people who owned the property before Mr. Whaley purchased it also haunts this place. Many visitors allege hearing strange heavy footsteps without anyone moving inside the house. Number 9. Hotel de Coronado, San Diego. Hotel de Coronado is a beautiful seaside hotel that opened in 1888. At that time, it was the world's largest resort and attracted many tourists. One of the most widespread ghost stories about this hotel is the ghost of Kate Morgan. She married Thomas Morgan in 1884 and moved to Los Angeles with another man when her husband died. She checked into this resort on Thanksgiving Day, 1892, under another name, Lottie Bernard. Kate Morgan died 5 days into her stay in the hotel, and the hotel's assistant electrician found her dead body in the stairway leading to the beach. Since her death, stories about her ghost roaming the hotel persist. Number 8. ALCATRAZ Correctional Facility, San Francisco. The famous maximum security prison in San Francisco Bay has a reputation as one of the most brutal and inhumane correctional centers in America during its heyday. It was home to some of the most infamous names in American history, including Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. Many paranormal events, including the sound of a person playing the banjo, scared the guards and visitors. Most people think it is the spirit of Al Capone, who spent his last years in the facility. However, most spooky stories about Alcatraz involve Cell 14D, where a prisoner once spent the night screaming about an antagonist creature with glowing eyes, only for the said prisoner to die on the morning of the next day. The death of the prisoner remains a mystery. Presently, the old prison serves as a museum, and many tourists visit by ferry to witness many exhibitions there every year. Number 7. Battery Point Lighthouse, Crescent City. This impressive lighthouse was built in 1856 and is located in Crescent City, California. There have been many horrific occurrences in the lighthouse, and the number of paranormal reports about the area made people ranks it is the 7th most haunted lighthouse in America. The workers and some guests substantiate reports of someone with large boots stomping around the place. Also, strange events like moving items and inexplicable cold spots all add to the haunted reputation of the lighthouse. Number 6. The Queen Mary, Long Beach. The old transatlantic ship sailed from 1936 to 1939, hosting affluent members of the society during its heyday. The locals believe that ghosts live in the vessel. The ship has hosted many Halloween parties since it stopped sailing, and guests report hearing ghostly sounds of children during these parties. Some people claim the spirit of the murder victim in cabin B340 haunts the room. Presently, it serves as a hotel, but guests and staff have reported the appearance of popular former residents as they drift through the hallway. Moreover, people on board the ship also detected inexplicable drops in temperature. Number 5. BODIE State Historic Park, BODIE. There have been several rumors about a ghost inside the town situated in Mono County near the California and Nevada border. In the town, visitors can see household items on the streets, including nails and broken dishware. However, it is best not to take anything from this place. Those who tried to take anything from the streets were inflicted with the BODIE curse. The curse brings bad luck, health challenges, and paranormal disasters to its victims. The same curse affects those who take anything from the park. Many people that stole from the park returned the items with letters of remorse. The source of the curse is a park ranger desperate to stop thieves from taking old artifacts. Number 4. The CECIL Hotel, Los Angeles. Many old hotels in Los Angeles harbor a ghost story. The Cecil Hotel has seen numerous tragedies. When it opened in the 1920s, the hotel was nice. However, it fell into disrepair during the Great Depression. The earliest sign of tragedy was the high frequency of suicides on the hotel grounds. The first suicide case took place in 1931. It was the case of a traveler from Chicago that took poison in his room, and he checked into the hotel with a fake ID. A few years later, Goldie Osgood was found dead in her room. Although police later determined that her death was a murder, her killer was never found. Many people have heard strange noises in the rooms and around the grounds. There are cases of ghosts appearing in the hotel corridors, so many people fear lodging in a hotel. Number 3. Brookdale Lodge, Santa Cruz. Many people consider the Brookdale Lodge one of the most haunted places in Santa Cruz County. Since it opened in 1890, the lodge has hosted many celebrities, including Marilyn Monroe and President Hoover. The lodge closed in 2011 because of several tragedies, including the death of a guest, fire, and many code violations. Before the county closed the lodge, many staff and visitors reported the occurrence of a small girl in an off-white dress running through the halls. Witnesses suspect the girl was Sarah Logan, a child that drowned in 1892 in a creek nearby. The girl appeared often, and the staff designated a small area for her where they left toys and books, and according to them, the toys moved from one place to another. Most paranormal investigators captured multiple electronic voice phenomena, which they believe to be Sarah Logan. Number 2. Greystone Mansion, Beverly Hills. Walking around the Greystone Mansion's large grounds may give you a sense of calmness. However, the history of the large mansion is a bit odd. Oil magnate Edward Doney bought the house for his son in 1928. A few days later, Ned Doney Jr. and his wife moved into the expensive mansion with his 5 children. 4 months after the family moved into the mansion, Hugh Plunkett showed up and entered the mansion with his key and shot Ned Doney and later shot himself. Plunkett was Ned Doney's secretary and friend. The reason for the murder remains unclear, and there are different theories about the crime. Some think Plunkett was involved in the infamous Teapot Dome scandal, since he followed his friend on a trip to give U.S. Secretary of Interior Albert Fall a $100,000 loan. When the Doney family was accused of bribing a government official to gain oil drilling rights, Plunkett was asked by the authorities to testify. The Doneys wanted Plunkett to defend them. The only problem with this theory is that the homicide happened before either event could occur. Another popular theory is that Ned Doney's wife Lucy killed both men after discovering they were lovers. There is no official story about what happened in the mansion that night. The mystery surrounding the murder-suicide has fueled ghost stories, with multiple claims that the ghost of Plunkett and Doney wandered the large estate. Number 1. Winchester Mansion, San Jose. Within a year, Sarah Winchester's mother, father-in-law, and husband died of tuberculosis. Her husband was the treasurer of Winchester Repeating Arms Company in Connecticut. She moved to San Jose with her inheritance after the deaths of her family members. She bought and started renovating a small 2-story house that eventually became the infamous Winchester Mystery House. Sarah Winchester's renovations lasted 38 years. She continually added bizarre architectural designs to the property during this period. Eventually, the mansion had 47 stairways and 10,000 windows. Allegedly, she made all those designs to confuse the spirits of people who died because of Winchester rifles. Visitors to the mansion repeatedly report several paranormal events within the house, including icy chills and the ghostly appearance of a mysterious groundskeeper, among others. So that's a wrap on this video. Hope you like it, and do let us know in the comments which of these stories made your bones chill. Hit the like button and the bell icon after subscribing for some more amazing content like this.